Let's go to Dan in Jacksonville.
Good morning, fellas.
Hey, Dan.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have a 2002 revocable living trust, and the way I had it set up is that upon my death, my Roth IRA and my SARSEP are inherited by the trust. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What was the second thing you said? You said a Roth IRA, and what was the second?
SEP.
Oh, a SEP.
A SARSEP.
All right. So taxes have never been paid on that, right?
The
SEP?
Roth is
I know the Roth.
tax-free.
The Roth, it's okay
Yeah.
if it comes into the trust because all the taxes have been paid. So your
Okay.
your other account, the taxes have never been paid. That's money that's been set aside.
Correct. Yeah, it's you pay the taxes
All
after
right.
your death.
Does your trust have stretch distributions to the heirs?
Say that again.
Does your trust, the distribution upon your death, is it outright to them immediately, or does it have a stretch? I mean, so
The
over a period of years?
way I understand it is the trustee just takes the assets, cashes them all in, and divides them up into 3 equal parts and hands the money to the...
And the 3 equal parts are outright, not over a period of time.
Yes.
My advice would be to have you keep the Roth like it is if you like, because no taxable event. On the SEP, I would name the beneficiaries directly and not have it come into the trust.
Okay.
And then they'll have probably some choices on how they take it.
Yeah, if all your beneficiaries, Dan, are healthy of-age adults, there's no minors, there's no special needs beneficiaries, there's really no reason to go through the additional necessary steps to route those accounts through the trust and add the additional stretch language that Joe's referencing.
Well, my problem is that we're all over 70 years old. I don't have any kids or anything, and neither do my sisters. But anyway, that's another situation. One other quick question, possibly?
All of your beneficiaries are over 70? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you have contingent beneficiaries named, I hope?
Not yet. I mean, I'm going to probably come out and see Joe and redo this thing. I've been thinking
Yeah,
a
well,
lot
you can
about
make
it.
contingent beneficiaries other family members or charities, or you have multiple choices.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Charities, or I've got like an extended family, in another state. I may do something with them.
Well,
Can I
you
ask you
said
one
you
other-
might come see me. I'm there every other Friday. I'd be glad to see you. But go ahead and ask another question.
Okay. What's your opinion of umbrella policies?
Most of my umbrellas don't cost very much, but I don't need to. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I think you should have one. I think most people should have one. I think if you cause a multi-car accident on 95, you'd be super glad you had one. Or even if you have a 100, 300 policy and you get sued for 400, you'd be glad you had an umbrella to take care of the extra.
Okay, I've had one for about 10 years now, and I'm comfortable with it, and I was just curious what your opinion was.
Yeah, they don't
I
cost
think-
that much. I don't know what you pay, $400, $500, $600 a year maybe for it. It's not probably that much. And it's
it's $1 million. Do you think that's enough? My assets, my total assets, if I were to die tomorrow, probably be $400,000 to $450,000 if I cashed in everything.
My experience is most of the time cases get settled very quickly when there's an umbrella policy. Is that enough? Most likely, but if you caused $2 million worth of damage, you would have been happier with a $2 million policy. So I can't really say you have enough because, anything could happen, but that's what most people would do in your bracket, I think, is have at least
if
$1
it's
million.
been that long, Dan, I would just sit down with your insurance agent or your financial advisor or both. Have them run the numbers. Run the numbers at 1, 2, and 5 and just, see what makes you sleep better at night. That's the right answer.
Yeah, well, they give me the option every year. It's, up to $5 million. So
Look at the numbers and see what makes you feel best. Go with that.
Yeah, and sometimes it depends on what you can afford and where your comfort level is.
Exactly.
And what assets you have that are reachable by creditors, and what other assets that are not. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for the show. That's a wonderful program.
Oh, thank you. We enjoy doing it. Thank you.
All right. Bye.